And over here, well, that's actually kind of scary. I mean, you're caught out there with your spiders, cannot retreat easily, and bowlers in range. And they're not great raiders in terms of DPS, but they should be able to clean up most of the spiders there. Welcome to a zerok small team game between, in the orange, it is Muha Toro without a factory yet. In the red, we've got Moji with Cloakbot Plate, who played it off of Matters in the yellow with Cloakbots. Then in the purple, pink, we've got TR1 with Amphbots. Versus in the east, we've got Jump Bots for Dark Blue Diamond in the green, surprisingly enough. Then Hovers for Mushroom Raider in the blue. We've got a Hover Plate for Hello Hello with Shoe Bots as well in the teal, and last but not least, it's in the purple, and here with Hovers too. A map where, due to the water, Hovers can actually work quite well, and Amphbots too. Doesn't really show right now, but of course they would heal up slightly in the water. But it's also shallow enough that cloaks can just run through without issue. And so yeah, but they cannot pass through there, which Hovers and Amphbots would be able to. Right. First couple of daggers over here. Won't do a whole lot. And over here we've got a couple of Cloakbots, a couple of Glaives trying to raid as well. But facing off against the Pyro is not exactly a great idea. Of course, Hovers cannot go up the mountain, which the bot class is able to do. And on the other side, daggers were cleaned up by orange. Right, Margie now also with a hover platform in the middle, going lance immediately. Alright. And by now, Team West's economy is slightly better. Well, slightly. Pretty significantly better, but that's mainly because of the reclaim over there. And like Team East should also have a bit of reclaim with those glaives going down. Both of the hills do have a bit of reclaim around it, and wind generators coming up 1 to 2.5, so good wind generators on the mountain. Team West still with a very good attrition, but that's not going to matter all that much. I mean, it's only a couple hundred, that's about it. And before we actually see some fighting going on, I'm just going to be annoying and ask you to subscribe. Yes, I will. And now also, look, they do not have max. That hurts. That's probably quite significant. I mean, these maxes are 2.0, so yeah, that's quite significant. Oh well. This side, good number of ducks, and aren't really using them yet. I mean, no riot over here, so the ducks can actually take that quite easily. Single mace in the back, but that's actually quite far away. Not sure why they're not engaging that ball with Scalpel and like multiple convex, which have also taken down a little bit of eco on your side else already. But no, you rather fight the Pyros. Alright. Phantom is up. Alright. Not sure what exploded over there. It's probably just a Scalpel shot that hit the ground, but well. A limpet coming out. Alright. A fun unit. It slows down your enemy. A bomb. A crawling bomb. Radar is also quite good for Team West, less so for Team East, though, not really. A little bit worse, but not as bad as I thought. Phantom still trying its best. Pyro's not able to do a whole lot, you would imagine, because of the water should put out the fire. Doesn't seem like it's doing that. Maybe this water is too shallow for that. Might be, I'm not really sure when that triggers, because I believe it does normally prevent fire from, like, afterburn. And sniper, yes, there is a sniper over there. Daggers are able to get through though. What are they able to get? No defenses at home. Reaver is not up yet, only 3 glaives to defend. One is already down, the other one is heavily damaged. But Dagger's not really deciding on where they want to go. One more glaive over there. And now going down south where there is an army. By now Max is likely going to go down still. But not a second one, I don't think so. Reaver is also up now, so not that bad. Over here, double mace with a commander. Should be able to push this position, but watch out for the clues, because skirm counters that completely. Dagger is still moving through. Single lotus, but not in range. And the recluse, I mean, not exactly the best unit. At least not for taking down daggers. But hey, it does manage to get one. There is a weaver close, so that should be able to get the max up quickly. And oh, that's going to hurt, most likely. Widow stunning the commander. Where is your DPS though? DPS coming in from this side. Mace is available though. So once the scalpels clean up the mace, which they're not doing. Oh, they did. Never mind. Then either the glaives or the scalpels can just finish it off, because that's a lot of lot of recluse. 6 recluse, so good damage. And indeed, commander does go down. Down south, a little bit of a hoverball. But again, without many riots. Like no mace are in there. So ducks and glaives can just move in. They can clean all of it up, because even here, no riot. The best riot is the commander itself, but that can easily be taken down by the buoys, the lance. Lance is in a bit of a tricky spot because of the cloaked moderators, but those are not able to get close enough yet. Phantom gets a one shot. Also, watch out with the Phantom. It stood right in front of the enemy, or in front of your lance. So it would have been quite easy to have it uncovered. Oh well. Up north, Spiderball is still alive. Lance now out for Team East up north as well. And a little bit of a wind. Actually, yes, wind on the water. Because apparently it's not deep enough for tidal. Here it should be. Might actually be that the moment the wind generator becomes a tidal, that also triggers the fire thing. Maybe, not really sure. Anyways, up north, then I'm just holding off the little halberd. It's all fine. It's a bit tricky to push this with spiders, because spiders are especially bad with water. At least, yeah. So against hovers, it's very difficult to actually push into that with just spiders. Down south, still a bunch of convicts, so reclaiming is going to be very good over here. And also not as dangerous compared to when you reclaim with conjurers, because of course those can be taken down quite easily. Still though, eco better for Team West, and so is the attrition. Overdrive also seems not really better, because neither team is overdriving at all right now. And drain ocean. Sure, I mean that's not gonna happen, because there is just a water level of 0 elevation. If you go down, more water is just created. We do not have updating water physics. I believe there was someone did actually mod that in at some point with the, I don't know, is it Folsom Dam? The tutorial map, I guess. That map. They actually broke the dam and it was able to flow through, though I don't think that actually went anywhere just because of performance issues. But no, in game there is no water physics. Sad. Conch will just go through. Alright. Firewalker has been spotted though, so it might be good to actually go after that with a couple of glaives. And not a whole lot was taken out here. That's not exactly great. I mean, you had 120, now only 110% attrition. And pushing with a couple of raiders on the other side, Glaives should easily clean that all up. And Grizzly, I mean, it's able to hold off like 2 launch shots, but that's about it. 3 is just a little too much. Already voting to resign. It's probably a little bit early to resign. I mean, you can still reclaim a bit up north. And you might be able to hold this off. I mean, raiders should still be quite good. I don't see any riots. So if you overwhelm them with raiders, that should be good. Fleas even could work, though they have to watch out for the fire from your own firewalker. Because they are super squishy. Only like 40 HP. That's it. But here, 1, 2 bandits just able to walk on in and almost take down a lance. Yeah, that shouldn't be possible. So just send raiders here and you get 2000 reclaim. You do have a good number of bowlers now from up north. So you might actually be able to just push this back. Purple is only creating like ducks and bulkheads. Bulkheads get countered by raiders. Ducks are of course pretty good raiders themselves, but if you have overwhelming numbers, especially with bowlers which are quite sturdy, you can actually just push these. Shouldn't be too difficult. Up north, Helbets doing a great job. I mean, they will take down another little lance and are also able to just run through. I mean, their assaults, they have high HP, even like, well, not really high HP for an assault, but they do armor up when not shooting, so they take less damage. But bowlers should slowly but surely clean them all up. Also, like, please, good job on you. I mean, you're able to move through the water. I did not expect that. I mean, they're tiny, so I thought they had a little... They struggled a little bit more, but apparently not. Oh well. Down south, Team East has in fact pushed back. And 1.5k reclaim. Team West cannot take any of it, pretty much. They are starting to grid up a little better. I'm surprised they kind of stopped with the eco on the hill. I mean, these are like good wind turbines. These definitely aren't. Only 0 to 2.5. So like a 0 wind floor. Whereas these have like 0.9 or 1. And over here, well, that's actually kind of scary. I mean, you're caught out there with your spiders. Cannot retreat easily. And bowlers in range. And they're not great raiders in terms of DPS. But they should be able to clean up most of the spiders there. And I'll deal with that. Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden, up north, there is 1k in the water. Another 1.3 there. And down south, yes, Team West has pushed back a little bit again. You can actually still do quite a bit there. There is still not a whole lot of riot. Of course, the double lands in the middle is difficult to take out. Because you do not have anything significant over there that can traverse the water. You don't have hovers, you don't have ampbots. So that is an issue. And you are now being pushed back here with the Grizzly with duck support. Don't really have a lot of riot of your own. And there comes a mace. Should all probably be defending the lance. In all honesty. I think so. Getting a caretaker behind the wall is also able to hold the firewalker off. 2 of them, so we'll be able to reclaim that quite well. Even without any constructors nearby. And ducks now on land. Felon completely drained. Not a whole lot of riot over here. And once again, all the way pushed back. Now, with those caretakers, possibly a couple of cons as well, all of a sudden the enemy gets 3000 reclaim with a already better eco. Due to overdrive. I mean, they do have double your energy. That is a lot, but I don't think it's over. I mean, even in the middle, just a couple of fleas are able to damage the enemy. Because once again, Lance, Bowie, Bulkhead, even Grizzly. They don't have anything against raiders. Now their ducks are coming in, which are able to clean up fleas quite easily. Over here you might be able to pick off one commander, only 700 HP left. With a little halberd, and it does go down. Quite nice. Even one of your bowlers survive. 600 being reclaimed up north. Quite quickly as well, with triple quill. But you do now lose your commander down south. That was able to hold on quite well for you. Not that many moderators are not able to shoot over the wall either. So it will... they could actually traverse this little hill, so that's not a big deal. Can at least kill the caretaker, but nope. Having to run out. Iris under fire from the duck. And wind is so strong. Yes, but they haven't been building a lot. But yeah, on these hills you can get one, like a wind floor of 1, which is really good. Up north, glaives are now pushing in, also like Phantom not being uncovered by the water, great. Glaives pushing in are pushed back by the mason, or by the mace, but you could just run in here. You can. There is nothing stopping you there, because there are no riots, there is no defense there. And with your Phantoms, the mace was also cleaned up, so you can just push the base here. I do think it's over now. Yes, they do. They think so too. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left, but that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. More raiders, more reclaim, and maybe Team East would take it.